We've got yet another accessory video. You are welcome. I have too many scraps and too many ideas in my head, so I'ma keep them coming. Today we've got a choker, a keychain thingy, and a lighter case. For the first project, I picked up this red plaid and this lace fabric I got years ago in a charity shop. I had this idea that they would look really cool on top of each other. And I also got this lace trimming, which would be a very nice detail. I saw the lace, I saw the plaid, I saw the trimming, and I immediately thought, Tumblr. Those chokers that were all over the place, especially if you were in like a goth community, you know the ones. And I wanted to recreate that, and I think I did an amazing job at that, so let me show you how I made her. As usual, I'm just measuring by vibes. I made sure that the fabric goes around my neck, and I also added some seam allowance and for it to have overlap for the closing. But if you want exact measurements, here they are. I got the lace to be the same size as the plaid fabric as they go on top of each other. I had to clean up the plaid a little bit because scraps are usually covered in bad stitches and fraying, but it's still perfectly good fabric that can be made into something really cool. The lace is a bit stretchy, so I left some excess fabric and sewed both pieces together to prevent sliding around. Then I added some decoration, which I kept minimal, you know, just a row of spikes that I put in the middle, as they will end up being at the front. I then hemmed the sides by folding over twice and sewing it with a straight stitch. After that, I folded the piece right sides together and sewed a straight stitch just on top, making sure the spikes are aligned in the middle. Then I folded the top stitch to be in the middle, making sure the spikes are facing the table, and sewed the sides shut. I ironed the edges down to make it easier to sew straight lines, and then top stitched it to secure them in place. And then for the trimming, I simply folded over the sides to prevent fraying and sewed it on the edges of the choker. And this is what she looks like so far. I also glued on the spikes so they don't unscrew with wear. The last step is to do the closing. There are a few options for that. I have extra fabric, so I did an overlapping one with snap fasteners. I cannot find my hammer anywhere, which is very annoying, so we're gonna have to improvise. Hopefully that does the same job. You can do Velcro for a more accessible option. You can also make the choker shorter and add eyelets, so you can do a bow closing, which would add to the softness of the vibe. And after all that, this is what she looks like. Now let's move on to the next project. The one thing I haven't really upcycled yet is my bags, and my bags are very boring. So I wanted to make a little accessory for it, a little keychain that I can just add to it, to whatever bag I like. I used to make these all the time out of felt, which is probably easier, but I have so much denim, so I'm just gonna make it out of that. I have this red denim, which I clearly love using for the hearts. I made a heart stencil and then cut out two identical pieces. For decoration, I rummaged through my box of smaller scraps and random trimmings and landed on a few pieces. A piece of lace from the previous project that I sewed on one of the hearts. And this ribbon for the other heart. I also found some star studs and considered adding a trimming to the side and maybe a chain. I was definitely cooking something, but I wasn't sure where it's gonna end up. I ended up sewing the ribbon into an A for that subtle rebellion. At this point, I added a clasp as well by putting a piece of ribbon through it and sewing it on the wrong side of the heart. I also added the star studs to the lace heart instead. I put the pieces wrong sides together and sewed all around, leaving a gap to add the stuffing. I got my stuffing from an old decorative cushion, but you can also use fabric scraps to fill the heart. And once you're done, you just sew the gap closed. For the finishing touches, I added the chain to some safety pins and attached it to the heart wherever there was some uglier areas. Then added some extra ones just to make it more intentional. The last step was just distressing the edges to make it more my style. I also found this bag of beads and threads for it that I got from a charity shop, so I decided to add a cute little extra detail to the keychain. I went with the word angel and picked some more extra beads to add on the pink thread. I actually have no idea how to do closings on beads, and I couldn't be bothered to look it up, so I just tied it on instead. But you know, I still think it looks great. So here's the final result. I don't smoke, but you never know when a pretty girl is gonna come up to you and ask for a lighter, and I don't wanna be rummaging through my bag trying to find one, so I just wanna... Here's my lighter, you can keep the case if you like. I used stretchy denim, making sure it stretches to the sides, and I basically just cut a square that would cover the lighter and have extra space for seam allowance. Here's my measurements. I then hemmed the top of the case by folding over once and straight stitching it. This is the best time to decorate. I added a random denim scrap and checked how it'll fold. Then I attached it with a bunch of straight lines. For the loop, I cut off a seam bit of the jeans, folded it in half and added it to the right side of the project facing in, then folded the project towards it, making sure everything aligns. I sewed the side and the bottom shut, then cut a corner off to make it easier to turn it inside out. Now, she looks good, but to make it even better, I top stitched it. Looking at it now, I should have used white thread just to make it match a little bit better, but this is only my second try, so we're gonna let it go. To attach the clasp, I used a large O-ring. And for extra detail, I attached a chain to the case using a smaller O-ring. I also ended up attaching some safety pins as well, just because. And this is the final result. This was a lot more fun to make than I thought, and it's probably the easiest and quickest project, so you can make a lot of them in one go and just give them away as gifts. yet another successful accessory video. Well done, Cami. I hope that inspired you to make some cool little accessories for yourself. Let me know which one was your favorite and what else you'd like to see me make. Check out all the other accessories I've made out of scraps and whatnot. Subscribe to see more of my content. Leave a like to support the channel and a comment to show some love. And I hope I shall see you in the next one. Bye bye.